Hey there, welcome back. I was just having a flashback of when I moved to the United States and I went through immigration and customs. And at first, I was so clueless. I was very, very young and I was so clueless. And back in the day, we didn't have access to all this social media that now you just go on TikTok and just check out that what you're supposed to tell the customs and immigration officers all over the world. Back in the day, it was just go and do it. There's no no guidance for anything. YouTube didn't exist, no TikTok, nothing. So I remember that I went through customs and I said the worst thing you can ever say, which is that I quit my job, which I did. And then they started to ask me, oh, how much money do you have with you? And I was like, are they trying to rob me, baby? Because I think in countries like Argentina, where I'm from, you don't really, it's not okay to brag about your money. And also you don't want to get robbed. That's the other thing. You don't want to be flashy about what you have because people are after your money in third world countries sometimes. So, and that happens in Europe too. I've been hearing a lot of stories of theft, etc. But I remember that I was like freaking out, and they didn't take me to the little customs and immigration room that time, but they put me aside, and I remember everybody got through, and I felt so discriminated that I was the only one singled out, and they had me take a seat. And for some reason, and remember, I had no idea about anything. I was very young. I didn't know anything about life or what you're supposed to tell an immigration officer. But I had an old passport of mine. At that time, Argentina didn't need a visa to come. Argentinians didn't need to have a visa to come into the States. But in the past, I did. We did need a visa, and I had a visa, and for some reason I brought an old passport that I had, and they saw that I entered the US a few times and left. And then they said, sure, go ahead. But it was traumatizing. I still remember it, and remember that feeling of feeling horrible, and being treated like a criminal, which maybe I was because I knew that maybe I was going to end up living here, but it was not a short thing, and it was a long story that I'm not going to get into right now. Anyway, just wanted to share. So feel free to share your story with me too in the comments. And if you like or subscribe or follow, even better. Thank you.